Hope you're enjoying your week. I'm Danny and welcome to the Smiley Mommy, where we talk about all things with motherhood and lifestyle pertaining to moi. So make sure you go back and watch the welcome video and then my little story time video that I posted about a day or two ago talking about how I got bullied and bumped out of one of those Facebook mom groups, like the drama. We don't have any time. We don't do that around here. Hope everyone is well. Thank you for tuning in and I hope you enjoyed the video. So I just wanted to come on here because I feel like a lot of special needs parents deal with this and nobody ever talks about it, or I don't ever see anyone talk about it. So I want to talk a little bit about, it's very frustrating, but we're all about turning everything into a positive. I just want to share a few things with you guys if you would allow me to. So first things first, right? So today is one of my working days. As you know, I run a small business where we make, I keep saying I hand make my own hair care products. That's why my hair is lovely. Look at this. Look at these defined curls. This is like day 3 or day 4 hair. Bam. But anyway, yes, so today's a work day and my toddler is in here flipping, flapping, screaming and fussing. He is nonverbal and he's also autistic. Just turned 3 years old and I'm like, what do you want to watch? Like, he has his very specific things that he likes to watch all the time, So I typically have to spend at least 20 or 30 minutes clicking through maybe he wants to, he likes this little bird show on YouTube called Chicky. And then he also likes, it's like, I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background. It's like Jurassic World dinosaurs just coming out and it says the dinosaur's name, but it's the most relaxing, it's like instrumental. They don't really say anything other than the dinosaur name. Sometimes people recording like a gaming thing or something of one of the dinosaurs, Jurassic Park, Jurassic World movies or whatever. I'm gonna have to link a few videos eventually because or when I do my blog, I'm gonna link all the crap that my children on the spectrum watch. But some of the stuff I'm like, I can see why I dig this. This is relaxing. This is soothing. But I kept clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking on YouTube. I checked Netflix. He loves Zootopia. That's been his favorite movie lately. Sometimes he likes to watch Monsters, Inc. I remember the boys were on Monster University for 6 months strong, but I could not figure out. I had turned on Camp Cretaceous on Netflix, Sunny Bunnies on Netflix, and when he doesn't want something, he starts to cry. So he'll make this high pitch sound and it's just excruciating. But and I'm always just cuddling. And something told me, there he goes. Something told me to just lift him up at the TV. Now he has not figured out how to do the isolated point, which means, what do you want to watch? And he's able to tap the TV or tap, hi buddy. I'm gonna say hello. Hi. To tap whatever, hi sweet boy, whatever he wants yet. So if you say if I hold 2 items out of my hand and say, what do you want? He's not going to do anything. But I picked him up, and what I had to do, and I've learned how to do this with my older son that's on the spectrum, who's now 7. I've had to learn, as a parent, you end up learning and really being in tune with your child, especially your nonverbal children, because what ends up happening is, because there's no verbal language, there's vocalization, so a lot of sounds. Sometimes, I always say, I have a very, very long line of an educational background, but communication, that's not what I'm trying to, behavior is communication. You okay? Okay, coughing all up on the you okay? I have the window cracked open because I'm sweating. Maybe the cold air went down your throat. You want to say something? Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. I am Zai, and I'm getting over a cold. I'm 3 years old. 3. I can't hold his fingers up. 3 years old. He's like 3 years old. But yes, behavior is communication. So as a parent, I am in tune with my children, so I know what every squeal means. I know what every screech every, every stomp, every tantrum, typically I will know, okay, he's hungry. Okay, he would like a drink of water. Okay, he's tired. Okay, something is not right. He's not feeling too well. And it's the same. It works the same way with like newborns who also don't speak. You know what your newborn wants from the cries. Crying when they're wet or soiled is usually different than, if you don't whip out them things so I can get this milk, it's usually different. Or if you bottle feed, I've had to do both. So whatever the case may be, all children are different. Fed is best, okay, people? We don't do that here. We don't, you have to do it like this. No, you have to do it like this. You have to do it like this. No, you do what works for you and your family. Seriously, that is the answer. That's it, that's all. Do what works best for your family. It's about you. It's about your babies. It's not about other people. People are so opinionated these days. Okay, so him, let's see if that sound is usually, hi Zai. You can sit with me. Usually he wants something, I guess, to be in the camera. So I guess he's in the video with me today. So I picked him up, and like I said, he can't complete a point yet. He has not learned that yet. He's newly diagnosed, so he is not in any services just yet. We're on a few wait lists. Yeah, typically he sounds like this. He's a baby raptor, apparently. Maybe he's a baryonyx today. I don't know, maybe a Spinosaurus. Don't really know. Yes. But yeah, so I noticed, I'm like, what do you want? There were about 8 videos on the screen. We have like a huge screen TV in my bedroom. And I'm like, well, which one do you want, Zai? Which one do you want? And I had to, because he doesn't point, something told me, look at what he's doing. What is he doing? And I began to see his eyes scanning, and I'm looking at where his eyes are looking, and I began to notice that, oh, his eyes have looked at the video with the Indominus Rex more than once. He keeps looking at that one. When I clicked on it, when I say he got so happy, it was the cutest thing. It was the cutest thing. It was the cutest thing. It was really, really sweet. But hi, sweet. Oh, see, he's a dinosaur fanatic. What? That sound is excitement. Usually excitement or interest. Yeah. What? What do you see? You looking at mommy's shirt? You see all the dinosaurs. Look at that. Look at that. He'll be busy for a second. Right. Oh, you can look at it. Look. Here, look. Ooh. I think those sounds are the cutest. They are so cute. I think they're so sweet. Like, I'm the type of parent, like, I'm not gonna try to make my child do or be anything other than who or what they are, be however you wanna be. And we don't do bullying in here, and I make it clear in every classroom, every playground, every space that I have my kids, we don't do that. We don't do that. If you think you're gonna say something smart or to the like slick concerning around to my children, you're gonna have to deal with me. And I love dealing with other people when it comes to foolishness like that. I will put someone in their place instantly. I do it in a loving way most days, sometimes not that loving, kind of stern, a little bit abrupt, but that's okay because, we don't tolerate that. You have to advocate. I mean, advocacy is draining, it's exhausting, it's tiring. It's tiring. Everyone who has to do it, they know you get tired of doing it. You're tired of repeating yourself. You're tired of people not listening. You're tired of trying new things because the last 20 things didn't work. But what I will say about the communication, so I'm in a house, like, as you guys know, I have 4 boys, 7 and under. So my 5-year-old, and I had to put him in I referred him to early intervention because he was not speaking at age 2. He actually was in the EI before, but ended up like really getting into the groove of things. So he did have speech until he aged out at 3 and went to the public school system, and he still did not talk until about the middle to the end of his first school year. Even when he talks now, it's not necessarily clear. you have to know him. Sometimes if he's talking really fast or he's really excited, it's not clear what he's saying, and I have to repeat often, I don't understand. What did you say? What did you say? So there's a child that has, not limited, but sometimes the expressive language is not as clear as another child that may be 5 years old. My 7-year-old is nonverbal. He's been lately on a roll, like saying random phrases and random words. Like sometimes if you ask him, can you say eat or can you say water? He'll say it. And then he's got like a really, really amazing sense of humor. Sometimes he'll sit there. I know one time he was staring at me. I'm like, it's bedtime. And he goes, bedtime? No, I don't want to. And I was so tickled. I couldn't even, what was I gonna say? Okay, fine, no, just kidding. You don't have to go to bed. I don't know what I was thinking. False alarm, people. So it's funny. And then my 3-year-old, like that you just met, he is nonverbal. And then the baby, who is 17 months old, does not talk. He babbles, but he doesn't have any singular words or short phrases or anything like that yet. Watching, I don't know what's gonna happen. And I'm not worried. Some people are like, oh, how does it feel to have more than one child with a disability? And honestly, I don't feel anything. I'm here now because I'm trying to encourage other people. Sometimes it just seems like people are you're overwhelmed. And I get that. I've been there. Don't think I haven't. There are times where I have cleaned the house 50,000 times and then the kids just come behind me and just make a crazy mess. And it's like, it's frustrating, especially as a single parent. It can be very frustrating, it can be very stressful. Do I have my moments? Of course, I would be lying, bold-faced lying if I was not just completely on. I have my moments where I'm very frustrated, where I'm very overwhelmed. And just think of it, me by myself here with a full house a house full of children that typically you don't know what they want because they don't say anything. But guess what? It's okay. There are many ways you can use pictures, gestures. Don't be patient and be calm. It's okay. I know it's a little bit frustrating when you have a child screaming in the middle of the kitchen floor because you're not sure if they want apples or oranges. And sometimes some people say, oh, well, just to let them get it. Some kids won't do it. Some kids will wait for you to hand them whatever it is. So you just have to work through it. If your child is not in services, then get them, if they're under 3, early intervention in your state. If not, if they're in daycare, whatever, you can always, try to get them through the public school. I know some people do not like public school. I totally understand because some of these schools are just not it. They really just are not it. But it's okay. We're going to get through this. It's all right. It doesn't have to be a negative. Just find ways to communicate with your child. What I like to say to people, when I'm trying to, let parents know about communication, because they always say, people always compliment me, like when I'm outside with the kids and I'm talking to the kids, people would never know that the boys are nonverbal. They would never know my situation. When I'm outside, I'm the bubbliest creature that you would ever see. I just have learned, I am still learning to just laugh it out and just come on, shake it up. Come on, can we take a movement break? Come on, people. Like, can we just loosey-goosey? Can we shake it off? Because you realize at the end of the day, when your little sweet angel's asleep and you realize, you know what? I didn't have to react like that because it really was not that serious. It wasn't. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. We got this. Okay? So yes, that's what I was saying. Sometimes I lose my train of thought. When if the child or adult, individual, whoever, does not have the verbal language to actually use words out of their mouth, I say always analyze the 5 senses. What are they looking at? What are they touching? When they're moving around, what are they doing? What are they doing? You have to watch, especially like I said, when it comes to children who don't really say much. They don't say much verbally, but they say a lot. They're very expressive. You tell me he's not saying something? Hi. Hi. And I just follow those cues. See, listen, take a week out of your, and just really say, I'm really going to watch Johnny. I'm gonna pay attention. What does Johnny like? I noticed on Tuesday that Johnny was really, really interested in those grapes at snack. Maybe he remembered and he would like some grapes. Hi, buddy. So don't be too hard on yourself. Communication, just because it's not verbal or vocal, I don't know, just because it's not words like how I'm speaking to you does not mean that there's no actual communication. There's always communication. Communication comes in many, many forms. So don't be discouraged. Don't try to, meet this insane expectation, because all you're gonna do is stress yourself out and possibly your child or, whoever you're caring for or working with in the classroom, what have you. It's okay. Whatever communication they're giving you, whether it's like my kiddo flipping over my kneecap and hanging upside down, here is a foot, no, whatever communication they give you, accept it. I play a lot with my kids, so. Hi. So, I hope something I said was helpful, but yes, all communicated behavior, all of that, everything is communication, lovely people, okay? Say it is, yes, it's okay to, be yourself. It's okay, I've got him. Zai says, bye. He's cracking up. Come on. Bye, everybody. Tickle under your arm. Bye, everyone.